Blessings, my beautiful people. It is Star Mystic, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here, sharing your amazing energy with me. Thank you to everyone who subscribed to the channel. Yay! Please be sure to do so if you haven't done so already. So, yes, welcome back, and welcome. Check out the description box below for all the good stuff. You know the vibes. Yeah, let's tap in. We tuning in. I'm lighting up some Palo Santo. Super chill vibes right now, as you see. So we're gonna be starting off this reading with the secret language of light, the transmissions of our soul. All right, and so as you all know, we are all one. So you do not necessarily need to be a Sagittarius, because that's what we got up next on deck. Ooh, ooh. Hey, Sagittarius. I feel like we did a Sagittarius reading not too long ago, but hey, here we go. So yeah, we have the North Node coming out here with the number 9. And I'm gonna be honest, when that Sagittarius energy came out initially, I was getting like Mars. I was seeing Mars, okay? So it's like a fighting spirit, like you're fighting for something. I was getting like 9 of Wands with that number 9, like wounded warrior, okay? Possibly some transformational energy here. That North Node is that speaking of not letting the past hold you back. All right, so we're starting off with this deck, but I also want to mention that I was also being called to pull out my dark mirror deck, which is more like a shadow deck, kind of aimed towards shadow work and things of that nature. So I definitely feel like, you know, that's going to be coming up in this reading. All right, my beautiful people, thank you so much for showing up for yourself and for me in a positive mind frame. Thank you for doing the work. I'm so grateful to the Most High God and the universe for bringing us together and for covering us always, especially as we channel these messages for our greater good, our healing, our development, our ascension, our protection. Amen. Amen, amen, amen. Ashe. Yes, clear quartz, amethyst, Selenite, rainbow moonstone, pyrite, and black tourmaline. All right, that's the vibes today. So definitely look into that if you feel called to. I will be listing those crystals that I mentioned in the description box, along with the decks that I will be using in this video. Thank you so much to my spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and the Most High God. Thank you for your love, guidance, protection. Thank you for these messages. What do we need to know at this time? Okay, thank you guys for being here. So Sagittarius, ooh, that flew right out, okay? Beautiful people, Sagittarius, or anyone resonating with this energy. And 39, another 9, variance. Interesting. We have Soulcraft at the bottom of the deck. I actually want to pull the book out on that. Okay. Interesting. So the next song coming out is Dimensions. That's the name of the song or sound playing right now. Dimensions. So let's see what we got going on. I literally almost opened the book on the exact page. So variance, let me hold that a little closer so you can get that full screen, okay? The differing perceptions of ego and soul. So interesting. I kind of pulled the affirmation card yesterday, if you check out a few videos back, and it spoke about merging the mind and the heart, or the ego and the soul, okay? So today you may not feel like yourself. You and your soul are looking at the same thing, but are seeing it differently. Your emotions and reactions are a combination of your thoughts and your soul's thoughts. And when they don't align, you feel wobbly. Variance is a way of explaining the wobble. When you have the same perspective as your soul, things feel right. They seem satisfactory and easy. No limiting beliefs or patterns are triggered, but there is a feeling that all is well. Your soul will never join you in judgment, blame, or hurt, because it is not the truth of you. It is not the perception of love. How you feel reveals how aligned you are with your soul. Ashe, ooh, that's a word, yes. If you are experiencing something that doesn't feel quite right, take a breath and come back to your center. You will begin to feel better, inspired to navigate. You will begin to feel better, inspired to navigate your inner radar and ready to receive your soul's transmissions. Wow, that's so deep and profound, because that's literally the name of this deck, which is Transmissions of Your Soul. Secret Language Light. Secret Language Light, Transmissions from Your Soul by Denise Jarvie. Let me tell you something too. Of not too long ago, I was scrolling through social media and I found like a post, a page, I think it was on Instagram, and it was actually an image extremely similar to this, and it was like light transmissions or encoded codes, light from light, you know, speaking of Pleiades and the Temple of Love. Like, wow. And I totally feel like this is some sort of what's the word? It's like a DNA transmission, and encoding. Encoding is the word, like encoding. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have? So I am completely blown away right now, because what I didn't mention, what I forgot to mention that I wanted to mention at the beginning of the reading, was my meditation. The meditation, the beautiful meditation that I just did right before I started this reading. Okay, I meditated with a piece of selenite over my heart. I had my hands over my heart, holding the crystal over my heart, and it was just such a beautiful meditation. Okay, and wow, just such a confirmation from Spirit. Thank you. I cannot make it up, because literally here, the meditation: place a hand on the card and feel the softness of your heart. Close your eyes and become aware of your breath. Don't try to regulate it. Just be aware of it. Follow it with your attention as it moves in and out of your body. Feel your lungs being soothed and nourished with eternal breath that fills your senses with joy and your heart with grace. Okay, so on and so forth. This is about being willing to look beyond your point of view. Okay. Wow. Okay, so let's see. I think we're gonna get another card or two. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like the video if you're digging the vibe. This is resonating for you so far in any way. I also feel like you may be seeing like birds, butterflies, feathers. I know I have. That just came up for me, and I definitely have been seeing that lately. You guys won't, but let me show you real quick a feather that I found the other day. So beautiful, amazing. I think it is a from the geese. So yeah, that's something I really enjoy doing, is watching the animals, especially the birds. So I really feel like you may begin to, if you haven't already, see a lot of confirmations, signs, sightings, and synchronicities I'm getting. We've got whispers. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely messages from Spirit, from angels, okay, from the universe. Wow, yeah, look, soul family. Yeah, this is messages from your soul family, and with you connecting to your soul family, these cards are almost identical. All right, this is bringing their whispers. These are like guidance from your higher self, your spiritual team, to bring you back into alignment. I'm getting channeling. Okay, this is a channeling of energy. Look at this wellness. Definitely getting the energy of alignment, needing to meditate, alignment, right? Yeah, let's keep going. So we're going to go in with the Oracle of Ascendants. Y'all know I've been using this about 1,000,000 times on this channel already, okay? I love this deck so much. These are the backs. So versatile and in depth. So thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, Most High. What are the other messages we need to know about this energy, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you for these messages. This is very beautiful energy. This is like a serene energy, like angelic. Really. Like the star family. Oh, wow. Eye of Horus definitely came out for me earlier. Definitely picking up again star family, ancient star seeds, that type energy. There's a lot of protection here. We have the element of fire. Yes, this is a Sagittarius themed, or definitely a strong message for the Sagittarius. We have the element of fire here, which is also speaking of the passion, the strength, the courage, the protection. Okay, you're here for changes, to make big changes here. We have Virgo coming through. Okay, Virgo. I feel like this is about, Virgo intuitively to me speaks about our physical wellness, our alignment, maybe some type of change in our diet plan or intake, our nutrient intake, our physical activity. And then we have the Sephiroth. I'm actually gonna get a message from the book on this, and interestingly enough, I've been really connected and resonating with the color yellow at this time, and I think it's so really, it's a message that it's coming out with this Eye of Horus, because this is giving me like the sun energy, right? The strength and protection from the sun. Okay, the nutrients, the life force. Okay, the life force that we receive from the sun. Masculine energy. We have the cross at the bottom of the deck, and this is representing protection, of course, right? And all of that the cross represents protection, sacrifice. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the book and get a message from the Sephiroth. Yeah, that sun energy wants to come out so much. So we got it here. Okay, so the key word here is beauty. Yeah, this is definitely giving me solar plexus, Oshun vibes. Okay, beauty, sunflower, being creative, beautiful, radiant. Okay, golden. So yeah, moving forward. So that's the key word in the book for this card is beauty. So the sixth Sephiroth balances, okay, so it rests in the middle pillar of the tree, below the void, the knowledge of enlightenment, the knowledge and enlightenment. So this is also seen as a reflection of Kether on a lower plane, hence it symbolizes self-consciousness. Also representing compassion, integration, and miracles. That gives me like the sun energy, right? It is the visible product of the divine in its manifested form, also embodying the desire for life. Yes, more life. Okay? This is the heart of the tree of life, and is a sort of central balance, harmony. When this appears in your cards, you are being asked to examine your emotions. Do you pay attention to how they rule you? Do you acknowledge them, or do you shut them out? That is a message. This card asks you if you are being true to yourself, as self-love, not vanity, is chief among healing yourself and resolving the issues at backhand. So this is definitely giving me the energy of, first of all, tapping into this fire. Wow, I just realized, yes, fire, sun, okay, beauty, Horus, okay. You're very divine. You have very powerful divine energy in you, whether it's masculine or feminine, okay? Connected to the stars, connected to the elements. Also, that was a message about, do you pay attention to how your emotions rule you? Do you acknowledge them, or do you shut them out? And I feel like you may have been shutting out some emotions. That's why this Virgo energy is coming through here, causing you, or calling you, I should say, to focus your intention on your emotional wellness, your physical wellness, eating the right foods, getting the right amount of sleep, okay, getting the right amount of activity to help you emotionally and psychologically, and help you gain some clarity. I just got brain fog, okay? So let's move forward. Let's keep going. I actually want to tap into the dark mirror. Okay, did I show this to you already? We're going to be using the dark mirror now. Dark Mirror Oracle by Laura Sava. Okay. So we're going to see what needs to be released. Okay. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. Let's see what needs to be released. So you can tell us more, Spirit, about yeah, what needs to be released. I feel like saying more. What do we need to know about any shadow energies at this time? So, wow, we've got fragmentation coming out here. And that is really kind of being, drawing me back to this variance energy, okay? Fragmentation. The child I was meant to be is at the bottom of the deck. So childhood is coming up here. So there may be some things that you need to process or integrate pertaining to your childhood or stemming from your childhood. Or there may also be something about the relationship with your children, okay? But let's go ahead and with the message for fragmentation. Okay. Number 27. Which reduces back to 9. So again with the number 9, okay? So moon phase is waxing crescent. When rage is projected inward, destruction joins confusion and we break. So off the rip, I mean, that is literally just going back to what we just read about holding our feelings in and not acknowledging our emotions and how that manifests, okay? So, let's see here. So let's jump to the sentence, okay? Losing a sense of self is a crescendo of noise, a decrescendo of pain, and a prelude to nothingness. Okay, so here goes the message. It's a bit dark. If I were to cut off my legs, would I still be me? If I were to carve out my heart, would I still be me? If my flesh were to turn to stone, if my lungs were emptied of air, if my dream to fly were to be forced in chains and hanged out like an expired balloon, would I still be me? I fought and lost, broken, beyond recognition, not by the shallow sight of bystanders who can pity, but who couldn't understand. I can't even begin to recognize myself through the sobs, through the tears, and when silence finally comes through the empty motions and the conventional smiles. Who did this to me? I did. Maybe, maybe not. What is broken can be mended, not so that it returns whole, but at least until it tells his name anew, my name. And who will do that to me? I will. So basically that was like a dark poetic representation of basically like you putting yourself back together, and all of the things that happen to you don't make you who you are, okay? And wow, everything is a message. Everything is a confirmation. So I have my tea, my cup of tea over here. And I'm going to put it over here so you can literally see it. I hope it's in focus. It says, trust your identity. Be in touch with your reality. And it was so interesting because usually when I have my tea and, you know, the little message, I feel like it's totally for me. It always hits. But this time I was like, why do I feel like that's not necessarily for me? Maybe it was for you. Maybe it was relating to this reading, to this energy, okay? Trusting your trust your identity. Be in touch with your reality. This fragmentation also speaks of disassociation, or kind of, you know, fragmenting yourself and not really being in touch with reality. All right, but I love y'all. I hope that helped, right? Take it how it resonates for you, but let's move forward. Okay, we are going to be using, because what's the name of it again? Where are you? I really thought I had it together, guys. Oh, here, I do. It was under what I just put down. So we're going to go in with the Morgan Greer Tarot. Thank you so much for watching, for still being here. I hope that this is resonating or helping you in some type of way, because you're extremely powerful and so beautiful, and you got this, okay? So something just flipped over. Absolutely, that's Spirit confirming what I was just saying, okay? Six of Wands, victorious, successful energy. Definitely you rising above. And what I'm getting with this is you setting an example, okay? Thank you, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What else do we have for the collective? Anyone watching this to receive a message? Anything for the Sagittarius? Collective, Spirit, thank you. Wow, we have the World. The World's major arcana. So we have Aquarius coming through. We got Scorpio, we got Taurus, we got Leo. Okay, so that may mean something, but and I really feel like this has something to do with your past, okay? That's definitely you closing off a cycle in regards to your past. But there's something, you see how he's kind of looking toward the back there? I feel like they want to remind you about your health, meaning making sure that you're getting enough sleep, you're eating the right amount of foods, the right kind of foods, okay? You're loving yourself, okay? Do your affirmations, do your journaling, listen to some peaceful sounds, okay? Because you have to be very delicate with yourself, gentle with yourself, loving with yourself at this time. I really feel like you're going through a lot. I feel like you may be very stressed physically with work, a lot of work. Emotionally, I really feel like you're really tired and kind of holding a lot of your feelings in, okay? You're really strong. All right, so let's move forward, Spirit. Anything else we need to know about this energy for the Sagittarius? Anyone to receive a message? Wow. So we have the Ace of Wands. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is the new beginning. Wow, the Ace of Wands with the World. Really? The Ace of Wands with the World? 10 of Cups and the Six of Wands. Yeah, see, you making an example. This is what I'm saying. You setting an example for your family, for your children. This is like happiness. This is really a completion. I feel like you're doing a lot of healing. This is a passionate, a fiery new beginning. Inspiring new beginning. You're inspiring. I'm getting that you are inspired. Okay, something about carrying the torch. Look how they both, you know, there's something in these hands here. Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. I feel that speaking of a lot of physical transformations, okay? Key, wow, physical transformations also speaks of surgeries. You could have gone through some type of procedures. It could be just even a doctor's visit or something about your physical transformation. There's a change. You're going through some sort of change physically, okay? There could be some sort of adjustments that you're making right now, like losing weight, all right, getting toned, you know, or even if you maybe even put on some pounds, that's okay, baby. It's still a physical transformation and adjustment. Doesn't mean you're unhealthy, excuse me, okay? But I'm definitely picking up on a change in your appearance in some way, a cutting of something. Like maybe you're cutting your hair, losing weight. Again, I'm getting that. Anything else? Also making some adjustments to improve your health regarding some type of conditions you may be experiencing. Anything else there? Okay, we got the Four of Pentacles coming out in reverse here. It wants to come out in reverse with this Knight of Rods. And so the Four of Pentacles coming out in reverse here is telling me that you're letting something go. You're releasing something. And this Knight of Rods, which is Wands, okay? You're passionate about it. You're like ready. You're so ready to do it. You're ready to do it. You're ready to put in the work, the action, okay? And you have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Again, things turning over, falling over, okay? New cycles, luck. Look at the Tower. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, major transformations. Look, major transformations with the Ace of Swords is the truth. Also picking up on a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Also picking up on a Scorpio. Another fire sign. Anything else? A water sign. Definitely picking up on Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. All right. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Anything else? We got the Four of Cups. So there's a lot of, and then the Two of Swords. So there's some sort of stalemate here. There's some emotional disappointments I'm getting. Emotional disappointments, and I feel like you feel tied up. You feel tied up, okay? Not so much like trapped, but busy. You feel so busy and tied up that you're unable to make certain decisions that you want to make. The Queen of Cups coming at the bottom of the deck. That's again what you're holding in your emotions. Yeah, so Spirit is saying for you to be still, to gain some sort of enlightenment, some go inward. All right, go inward, meditate. I'm getting meditate. Okay. Slow down, I'm also getting, and to take a break. You may need to take a break. That's a big message, y'all. Some of you really may need to take a break. So we're going now in with the Shamanic Healing Oracle cards by Moshel Motuzas. Not sure how you say that. Haven't used these babies in a minute. Let's see what's going on here. Whoa. So that came up immediately. Self-love. Yeah, see? The ancestors, spirit guides, Most High is reminding you. Self-love, baby. All right. Feminine energy coming through. Divine feminine energy and perception. Another number 9. Wow, that's so weird how I have that deck. Abundance. Psychic development. Yeah, okay. So your intuition has definitely been kicking off lately. Number 1. Number 2 is you're very focused on your abundance right now, and you are going to be seeing some shifts positively in that regard. But we definitely need to work on your mindset, your perception, and make sure you're staying as balanced as possible, okay? And you know, it's okay to embrace your divine feminine energy, whether you identify as a masculine, a feminine, or neither. It's totally okay and acceptable, and even suggested to utilize all different types of energies. That's what they're here for. It's very important for us to tap into our masculine, our feminine energy, our spiritual energy, okay? So right now, this is being highlighted, and what feminine energy speaks of is our receptivity, okay? It's being very luxurious. Whoa, okay, that's coming out. So it's okay to be a little luxurious with yourself, okay? Self-care. Take your time, all right? Fill yourself up. Water. I'm getting some water activities, okay? So we're going to go in conclusion with the Moonology Oracle cards. Good old faithful over here, Moonology Oracle by Yasmin Boland. Thank you for still being here. I really truly hope that this is helping you in some way. Please be sure to like the video and definitely subscribe if this is helping you in some way. If you haven't done so already, I appreciate you. Thank you, my love. So immediately we have new moon in Capricorn flying off for you, telling you that your hard work is paying off. Like I said, I could definitely sense that you are working extremely hard, very hard right now, and your hard work is paying off. Be sure you balance that out, okay? Nothing is yet set in stone, so don't be too fixated on the outcome, okay? Allow yourself to be flexible, to go through these motions. Here we go. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Yeah, look at the bigger picture. Don't focus on any minute details, and again, don't fixate on any possible outcome. Yeah, look at that. We literally said meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Pisces definitely coming out again, reminding us to meditate. Wow. This flew over that dark mirror deck. Okay, so whatever dark mirror or shadow, dark mirror, whatever pain, trauma, darkness that you are holding, deep emotions from the past, from any pain that you're going through right now, please surrender it to the divine. Please surrender it to the Most High. You have to find a way to release this energy, to find a way to talk about what you're going through and be able to surrender it in a healthy way so that you could release that off of you and move forward, because the energy is gaining momentum and this is going to become, look at, luck is on your side. Yes, it's going to become very chaotic and, you know, difficult to deal with when there's too much energies going on inside of us. Okay, I love you so much, my beautiful people. I really truly hope that this helped you in some way. Thank you for your love and support, and I'm gonna see you really soon. Peace.